Okay, you've managed to wade through that whole entire thing to get to the Moggy Kitty portion. Um, Mom, you gotta put this on.
Oh, forgot.
Here, I'll do it for you.
And this is.
Oh, and then I gotta put mine on because I took it off just to go get some knitting.
Oh, okay, we better start over.
No, we're not starting over.
Okay.
I've had enough of this today.
Okay.
So this is the Yarn Closet podcast. The October third quarter prizes were announced. I showed them earlier. And now my mom is here to show her stuff and talk about her fun life. Anybody notice anything right off the bat?
Do you just love my new hair color? This is not my hair color, people. You don't even want to see my hair color. Oh, okay. So this is a wig. See? Okay. This is funny. The first day I went to school and I had this. Okay, I went in to get my hair cut. She wasn't there, and so somebody else cut my hair. Not good. So I found out that they had switched this girl that I go to a different place. So I went to her place like 2 days later when I stopped sobbing.
Sobbing. She was sobbing.
We're not kidding you. It was, oh my God. It was uneven, and she cut it, real short. And she says, well, I see here that she's trying to help you grow your hair out so that we can see, that it'll all go white. Well, it didn't go white. So she's, and I got my glasses off, then I can see what she's doing. So I put my glasses on and I thought, oh my God, I look awful.
So if you've got black hair and you're growing it out to be salt and pepper, why wouldn't they dye some salt and pepper into your hair? She dyed like red and blonde. Just here, it was crazy.
Worse than that. Okay. We know how mothers and daughters are, and we can be blunt. So I didn't think I should even have Ed bring me over to show her in person. I thought maybe I'll just do it like FaceTime and let her see a picture of me. It was really bad. So, okay, a couple days later, 2 days later.
The upside is my mom has hair that grows faster than any person I have ever known.
A good inch a month. Yeah, so I can go in every 3 weeks and get a haircut if I have short hair. Okay, so I go in and I see the person who I normally go to at the different salon that they switched her over to. She's going like this and she's looking at my hair, and she said, I heard that you were having a bad time. And I said, yeah, does this look like me? It doesn't look like me. And can you at least square it up or something, so it's like the same all over? So I sit down and she says, yeah. We go through what this other girl did, and I said, but look at what's happening. Supposedly we're trying to get my hair to go like, and those of you who are not her age, this is not easy. When you stop coloring, it's not easy.
Mom, there are plenty of women my age who are doing that now. Both of Walt's sisters have gone gray, even the one younger than him.
Really?
Yeah, she looks really old.
So she says, okay, I'll cut this, and she said, you just want to get this done faster. And I said, yeah. I said, cut off parts that, are like too brown or something. So she says, okay. And she starts trimming away. Okay. Think of when your husband or your boyfriend goes in and gets a haircut very, very short, and you think, oh my God, your head's going to be cold. I better knit something for you real fast. my sides of my hair are like grayish whitish, but so short that they're like, I actually held my hair out to try to measure it. It's like this long. It is like not even an inch long on the sides. Okay. The back is salt and pepper.
Think Amy from Stranded Dye Works. She literally shaved her head at the beginning of the summer. And her hair is about as long as yours is now because she's been growing it out.
Oh,
She had some bad damage from color and stuff, and she just got sick of it. So she literally went to a barber.
and just shaved it off?
Shaved it.
Oh, that'd be a good idea. If you have to go through this, you might as well just bite the bullet. The top is white in places, and then it's platinum in places, but the ends and the top is maybe this long, maybe a couple inches, but it's got like this much of this coppery brownish orangey color.
Did you know that redheads don't gray?
No.
We just lose the pigment in our hair. There's a term for it. We don't actually gray, we just lose the pigment in our hair. That's why my hair got so much lighter in my 30s and why it doesn't always seem like I have gray, because it just loses its color.
Well, this is not good. So I ended up having to, then I came home and cried and cried and cried and ranted and raved and about had a nervous breakdown over this. And it's okay because I went out and got a wig. And I said to Ed, I am not going out of the house looking like this. This is bad enough just to go out to get a wig. I tried going to one play where people didn't know me, and I went and I said, oh, my hair actually looks real good, doesn't it, Ed? And he said, yeah. Well, how would he know? He wasn't even looking at me. So, he's been a husband. Oh, yes, it's lovely. So I got this wig. First time I saw Prue, she looked at me and with my real short hair, and she said, oh, Moggy. Oh, Moggy. Oh, it looks so nice. And I said, did your mommy tell you to say that? She said, no, she didn't. This is the truth, Laura. She looks right at me and she says, no, my mommy told me not to tell you that it looks so bad. So Connor comes over 2 days later, and he's in the kitchen watching me do something and staring at me. I said, Connor, do you want to say something? And he said, yeah, has Prue seen your hair yet? I said, yeah, she did. Why? He said, I just wanted to know. He said, because, I could talk to her about it. I said, great. But when he saw it on FaceTime with Laura, he looked at me and he said, this kid is so sweet. And he said, Grandma. He calls me Grandma. She calls me Moggy. Grandma, it doesn't matter what you look like. It matters what's in here in your heart. Isn't that sweet? Mm-hmm. So he has not seen the wig. So today, Ed dropped me off here, and Connor goes out to get in the car to go over to our house. And as he's walking out, he looked and he said, what the heck? And then he stopped and he said, if I could say hell right now, I'd say, what the hell? And I said, well, you just said it, so go ahead. And he said, what? And he's going like this, what the hell? How did your hair grow that fast? No kidding. He couldn't tell it was a wig. And a lot of people have said, oh, we love the color of your hair. Let's see, I got to fix it a little bit here. And I love the color of your hair. This is the best hair color on you. So when it grows out, this is what I'm going to have. Okay, so now, here's what. Ta-da! Lynette, okay. Are you watching? Are you watching, Lynette? I have to make sure I got this right. Okay. Look at, I finished my rear shawl. Okay, first.
And you blocked it. Very good. That made a difference, didn't it?
Yeah. Because Laura said, are you going to steam this with your steam iron, or are you going to do something? And I said, yeah, when I get around to it. Okay, so.
See, and I think the width is right.
I do too. I
Because
like
you can get it up around the back of your neck
in
where
Arizona,
you don't have any hair.
Where I don't have any hair.
And it still covers a good portion of your back. The one thing I think that would have been better is if you'd had one more skein. If it could have been just one more skein longer, because then the pockets would have been more down by your waist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, look at the pocket, guys. This is an old block that I made. When quilters are making quilts, they always make one block and then they say, oh, we don't like this color, we don't like
It's
that.
like their gauge swatch.
Yeah, and so I just took this, and isn't that funny how this color in here looked so nice? And so, how about that? I have a cute little pocket. All I did was slip stitch it all the way around. Not easy to do, I'll tell you. That was not easy to do. Okay, so then.
Like needlework slip stitch, not crochet.
Yeah, yeah. So we do it, and we try not to show the. Okay, so then but I wanted to put one on the back in the middle. So this is going to go on the back in the middle. And it's going to be adorable when it's on there. I'll tell you, it's going to be. This is another block. This is actually a work in progress. I was doing a quilt called Women of the Bible. This is the one that's called Eve. And they give you the patterns. They're all free online. And I've had this for about 3 years. I'm working on, I have a couple of these done. I don't know, I think there's like 50 or something. It's not going to happen in my lifetime, but maybe I'll just take the ones I do have and put them into a small, small thing.
I want another countertop size one, like I have my coffee pot on.
All right. Tell me the colors. And anyway, so look at this. But this is what, I have. This block is the same colors as in the block that I've got that's a log cabin. And this is the same fabric as that one that matches so nicely down here and looks so nice. But look, it doesn't look nice when it's in here because it's got too much orange in it. So I just took a square that I had that was already cut and cut it a couple times. Then I pinned it on.
Yeah, so
that I can hand stitch. This is how, if I've got an old quilt and chunks of it go bad because it's over here and her dog eats it or something, or whatever. Then all you do is you just take a piece, but you don't cut it the same size because you've got to fold it down, and you can't fold it down just 1/4 of an inch. 1/4 of an inch is our standard seam. So you always want to cut, if it's a triangle, you always want to cut it about 1/2 inch bigger all the way around so that you have more space for folding under. And then you just set it right on top of the other piece like this. You set it on top and then just slip stitch around it. So now watch this. All right, Laura, when I stand up, I'm going to turn around and you just hold that.
Okay.
It's just enough to go down.
Watch out, don't pull the camera because you're attached, remember? Yep, they can see it.
Okay, it goes down on my back part. It'll start right at the bottom.
Got it, Mom.
Okay.
It's perfect. They got it.
Okay, but it's going to go down this part just to warm this part of my back.
Wait, you're gonna do that?
Yes, that's
Oh my
how-
God.
Yes, that's how you do a Rita shawl, Lynette's pattern. You put it down so that it warms just that one part of your back. That's all you have to do. It'll work. I know it'll work. It's just going to be hard to get it on there. Okay. And the other thing I'm doing is, remember the alpaca? What was the name of the lady? I can't remember.
I don't know.
I don't know. Laura will put a link on the back.
No, I will not. I don't do links.
Okay. So it was the Suri or something like that, alpaca.
That's why you need
Sister
to
Ruthie.
You bring the second. Did you roll all the balls together?
No, this is
Okay.
just one.
That's where you bring the other skein that still has the tag on it.
Oh, because actually, I know that she's so particular about this tag business that I saved a tag. Isn't that weird? Yep. Well, I don't know where I put it, but I saved it. Anyway, so this is that alpaca, and I started a scarf, and they said just use like 16. I have more than 16 on here. 16 would make just like about that much of a scarf.
Yeah.
So I made it more.
Yeah.
And then when you block it, it'll be more.
And are you doing what, 1 by 1 ribbing?
It's seed stitch.
No, it's not. It's 1 by 1 ribbing.
No.
Mom,
Well,
you've
it
got
might
a
be
row. You've got a row of knit stitches, a row of purl stitches, a row of knit stitches, a row of purl stitches. This is 1 by 1 ribbing. Seed stitch, those knits and purls are alternated.
Oh, that's right. That's what I was going to do. Then I did this instead because that wasn't working out because I couldn't remember what was I on. Was I on this knit? Was I on the purl? I don't know. You know, because there's been a lot of good shows coming back on right now on TV, and we like to watch them.
Yeah.
Late at night when we get home from our whirlwind of activities that we go to. Well, that's everything I have to say.
So what you missed earlier is I've been trying to find different things online that are blind friendly for helping us with our knitting. And like Christy Glass did a thing with Katrinkles, and she does a lot of wooden.
Katrinkles?
Yeah, that's the name of her business.
Cute.
They do a lot of wooden. Let me just Katrinkle this a little bit more. They do wooden tools for knitters, like wooden gauge rulers and stuff like that. So I contacted her. I'm sure her business has just skyrocketed since that. And we were talking about how could you make it more blind friendly. And so I was giving her suggestions. I'm going to try and see if she would come up with some stuff. But that's going to take a while. I happened upon this other knitchats.com. They do reviews of knitting things. This is for you. Do you know what this is? It's a magnifier, but it's a ruler. So these are 1 inches and these are 1/2 inches. So if you need to read the gauge of something, you can just set it right on top.
You come
But
up
there's
with
a
the
handle.
best stuff.
But there's a handle. Because remember I gave you another one of these with the
Yes,
yellow line?
Actually, I carry that one.
Yeah. So here's another one.
Oh, I love this. Thank you.
Yep.
This is my birthday present.
Oh, whatever. They know it was just my birthday because this is October.
Oh, yeah. She's old now, old. She got me one of these. Remember when I whined about this because I wanted one? Well, you got me one of these. Okay, this tells you how handy this stuff is.
She carries it in her purse.
This is too funny.
I know.
So, in our living room, and
There's braille on the back.
isn't that funny? So, in our living room and dining room, we took our curtains down, and they were red, and they kind of darkened the room, and I don't have any direct light in my house at all. So I said, I'm going to go with shears. But I'm going to go up to the ceiling because we also have low ceilings in Arizona. Okay. So Ed says, this has been at least 2 weeks now. And I keep thinking, oh, he'll get around to it, he'll get around to it. So we got everything, and it's been sitting there. And so the other day he said, I think I should hire somebody to come over and put these up, $100 or something. And I said, what's the problem with it? Because they're not that hard. You've always done it. And he said the problem is I never get them level. I never get them straight. Funny. Look at this, you guys. Can you see the little marks on here?
Mom, it's a ruler.
This is so cool. No, the marks I put on it.
Oh.
There, and then this one is the second mark. So I put it up to the ceiling, and I said, okay, exactly put the first hole here, the second one at the 3 mark, and he said, mark it. I stood on the little stool and marked it, went over, did all the marks, and he's like that. In 5 minutes, he was done with 1 whole window, and he got 1 out of 3
Did he
brackets.
put anchors in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, better anchors, better screws that fit better. So this dining room, he still isn't done. He only has 1 out of 3 done. He was going to do them this morning, but then his blood pressure was up, and
yeah, I told him.
Yeah, so then we had to take him in, and anyway.
So how many magnifiers do you have in your purse? I want to show them this because I talked a little bit about it. So she's got this magnifier, which you can put around your neck, but you can also stand it up. And do you know that the light is actually on?
Well, you have to be careful because if I bump it, the light goes on.
So there's a light, but it's also got a stand and it's got lights. So she's got that magnifier. She's got this gargantuan thing. She's got the other magnifier like this in her purse. She's probably got 3 pairs of glasses, right? I've been trying to explain to them what this whole blindness is because a lady at school has been talking to me a lot about it.
With the yellow line.
And she's like, but you seem just fine. And, you greet people in the hallway. And I said, but I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
We do a lot of this just to make the rest of you feel comfortable. We walk by people in the hallway and we smile. Hell, I don't know if they're looking at me.
Yeah. I know. We don't know.
We don't know.
So tonight we're going out again tonight, people. Okay. So
they know because I said, I showed them the sweater. I showed them the sweater.
She's going to be adorable.
Yeah.
Everybody loves this kid. They crack up over the stuff that she does because we do podcasts of stuff, not podcasts, Facebook things of her. Posts. Anyway, and she goes over to Gaslight, and she's got the owner wrapped around her little finger. And so one day we had her at another theater, and she was eating a bag of M&Ms. And I said, Prue, I said, so why are you eating M&Ms? And she looks up real funny, and she says, I said, tell Tony. And she says, because, Tony, they don't have free popcorn here. And she gives him one of these. Oh my God, he thought it was so funny. We posted that, and he said, anytime that you want to go any place and you want popcorn to take along, stop in and to the office. He said they'll go get you a bag of free popcorn to take. She could do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Then she goes to Gaslight with us one night, and she says to the server, and can I just have some cherries in my 7-Up? And so they brought her a wine goblet half full of cherries, probably a whole bottle of, that we would buy. So we took a picture of it, and I had to send it to Tony privately so that it wasn't on the Facebook, and that every other kid would then say, hey, can I have a bowl of cherries? Can I have a...
Right.
Yeah. But, yeah. So she's going to go tonight. She's sitting in the front seat. This is
Front row.
Front row. So this is the first time I'm going that I will be sitting there and wearing this wig. I wore it the other night, but I wasn't in the front row. But so, and they all know us. And so this is going to be funny to see the reaction. But
Are you still getting headaches from it being tight?
no, because I found out that you can adjust the tension on it underneath. There's like bra strap things.
Oh, who knew?
Who knew? And I learned how you wash it. You shampoo it and you condition it, and then you hang it upside down in your shower and it dries. You just shake it like that. Good to go.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, and it was really handy today when I said, you know what, let's go right now. Let's just get dressed, let's go right now. And I thought, oh my God. I went in and I was getting dressed and I looked in the mirror and at myself and I thought,
Thank God I got a wig.
pop that baby on. Because I'm looking ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what else do we have to talk about?
That's it. I already talked for 45 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Lynette, I actually did it. And now, believe it or not, Lynette, what did you say? Now I have to learn to crochet? I'm going to learn to crochet, Laura.
Lovely. I'm not teaching her.
I think I'm going to watch some podcasts.
Probably.
Yeah.
Or just YouTube tutorials. All
Yeah.
right. Bye, guys, for the second time.
Goodbye.
Look with your heart first.
Love your